The word rebound has multiple meanings, depending on the context in which it is used. In physical terms, it refers to the change or redirection of a moving body after colliding with an obstacle. This phenomenon constantly occurs around us, from a ball bouncing off the ground to an object impacting a surface and changing its trajectory. When we translate this concept into the realm of dance, rebound takes on a more expressive and dynamic meaning. In this context, it relates to the movement of bodies ascending and descending in response to applied energy. It can be seen in jumps, control falls, impulses, and transitions between movements, creating a sense of fluidity and rhythm in the execution of the choreography. However, rebound is not limited to the physical aspect. It can also have an emotional and symbolic interpretation in everyday life. Sometimes, we use the word rebound to refer to feelings of frustration, disappointment, or anger in response to unexpected situations. It can also represent the expectation of a result that, when not fulfilled, generates a reaction of impact or surprise. For me, rebound is a manifestation of the principle of cause and effect. In dance, it expresses the interaction between the body and gravity, while in a broader sense, it symbolizes how we respond to life's events. Every action generates a reaction. Every impulse brings a response, and in every fall there is the possibility of rising again. In this unit, I have focused on my physical and mental development in relation to my performance. I chose the word rebound because it represents a movement that feels natural and organic to my body. Although this movement is comfortable for me, I decided to explore its applications in various areas, including using rebound for directional changes, utilizing inertia to create textures and dynamics, incorporating breathing into rebound to reduce fatigue, employing rebound as a tool for rhythm creation, shifting weight by focusing energy on the initial impulse, central energy. Over the past few months, my movement quality has changed significantly due to exposure to new sources of learning. One approach that has resonated deeply with me is release technique. I decided to expand this practice beyond physical movement, connecting it with somatic work. In class, I have created a safe space to explore and question physical movement through somatic practice. This has shifted my focus from simply replicating phrases to giving meaning to my movements, allowing me to address deficiencies or add new intentions to my body. Additionally, I have overcome the mental difficulties I previously faced in ballet technique. I have reached a mental state of peace where I understand how my mind functions best in this class. However, I have noticed a disconnect between this mindset and my body. While I feel less mentally tense, my body still reflects rigidity. To address this, I have focused on rebound in terms of its visual perception, physical form, and have worked on incorporating more dynamism into various ballet practices. For a long time, I struggled to find a safe space in ballet practice. Although my perception of this technique has evolved over time, my body still does not reflect confidence or individuality. Despite enjoying the practice, my movements do not express my own style or pleasure, but rather a failed attempt to mimic my teachers and classmates. After a deep reflection, I decided to incorporate more dynamism into each ballet phrase and exercise, aiming for greater expressivity in my movement. The use of rebound has been essential in finding key moments that reflect confidence. I chose exercises in which I previously felt uncomfortable and static, such as Run the Jams, Pour the Brass, Tambe Pade Bore. Ronda jams. Before, when executing a ronda jam, I will simply trace the floor in a circular motion with my foot. However, by listening to the music, I found a way to connect this fluid movement with a small musical accents. One way of applying rebound differently is by emphasizing the beginning and end of the movement, focusing on the origin of the energy. This helped me mark timing, add musicality, and most importantly, give continuity and rhythm to the tracing, eliminating rigidity and unnecessary cuts. Tambe Pade Bore. By applying the same idea of rebound, I focus on transferring energy without losing drama or fluidity. Before, I used to mark each step separately, which made me appear rigid and uncomfortable. Now, instead of thinking step, 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 I focus on the continuity of movement, using my weight as the primary source of energy for the rebound. Pour the brass. A pour the brass may seem like a simple movement, but connecting its execution with rebound helped me add texture and expressivity. Instead of only thinking about the arms, I incorporated the head and torso, reflecting greater confidence by focusing on my ribcage, expands, and projects into space. Integrating rebound into my ballet practice has allowed me to shift my perspective on technique, moving away from mechanical execution to a more fluid and expressive approach, by focusing on the natural flow of energy. I have been able to reduce rigidity, enhance musicality, and develop a stronger sense of confidence in my movements. Although I still have work to do in fully embody this change, I now have a clear direction on how to make ballet feel more natural and authentic to me. The second practice I chose is release technique. As rebound plays a crucial role in contemporary dance, I have found this connection especially evident in floor work. Beyond its physical aspects, I also see rebound as a spiritual concept, symbolizing the loss of gravity, falling, and the weightlessness found in somatic self-exploration. When I first started training in floor work, I found it difficult to move naturally in and out of the floor. However, I feel that I have made significant progress due to the mind-body connection I have developed through somatic practice. To demonstrate my progress in floor work and how incorporating rebound has transformed my movement, I include some key points. Somatic improvisation, using fatigue, breathing as a pause. Before, when improvising, I used to overthink or not think at all about my movement. Now, I apply different self-changes, such as creating movement organically without a prior plan and then transitioning into a more conscious state. Listening to my body, being aware of sensations, gravity, and space. Rebound, in this sense, is not just about dynamics and texture, but also about shifting between conscious and unconscious states. At the beginning of the term, I believed that if I didn't give my 100% of my energy in every class, I wouldn't meet expectations. However, I now understand that sometimes doing less is doing more. In floor work, when muscles are fatigued, it becomes difficult to carry your own weight. Rebound helped me balance effort and fluidity without making movement feel forced. Breathing also plays a key role in rebound. During my research, I found a book called The Breathing Book by Donna Farey, which discusses how we naturally breathe as children. This interested me because it describes the most natural and essential way for the body to breathe. When I think of REBOUND as breathing method, I visualize arches of deep inhalation and exhalation, connected with my feeling of time. Consciously, breathing has also helped me to reduce nerves and create moments of awareness before transitioning into the next movement. Exploring REBOUND and release technique has helped me develop a more instinctive and organic approach to movement. I have learned to trust my body's natural impulses, allowing gravity and momentum to guide me rather than forcing control. This has not only improved my floor work and improvisation, but has also changed the way I connect with movement on a deeper level. Moving forward, I plan to continue integrating these discoveries into my practice, using REBOUND as a way to refine my expressivity, fluidity, and presence in contemporary dance. Exploring REBOUND in different areas of my dance practice has allowed me to find greater fluidity, musicality, and confidence in my movement. I have learned that REBOUND is not just a physical phenomenon, but also a mental and emotional tool that influences how I approach challenges. In ballet, it has helped me loosen rigidity, create more dynamic racing, and develop a more personal movement quality. Meanwhile, in release technique, it has depended in my understanding of weight, gravity, and intention, allowing me to feel more at home in my body. As I continue developing my technique, I will keep deepening my understanding of how this principle can further transform my dance, helping me refine my movement and make it more personal and authentic. My exploration of REBOUND in dance has evolved into a holistic journey that connects physical technique, mental awareness, and spiritual expression. In Falling Through Dance and Life, the concept of REBOUND is explored as both psychological and metaphorical experience, a perspective that has helped me bridge my physical practice with a deeper mental and emotional presence. Similarly, separating anatomical fact from fiction in the ballet class has enriched my understanding of the body's mechanics, enabling me to refine my ballet technique by integrating precise anatomical knowledge into my movements. Finally, dance somatics and spiritualities expands the idea of release beyond mere physical practice, showing how somatic and improvisational approaches can infuse dance with the spiritual values and sense of inner freedom. Together, these works have provided a comprehensive framework that not only enhances my technical skills but also inspires a transformative approach to dance. One that sees each movement as an opportunity to harmonize the body, mind, and spirit.